Hey guys, Andrew Burr here with Coldwell Banker. So I'm getting a lot of questions. It's really the same question. Basically, with everything that's going on, should I buy a house now? Got several people that don't want to rent, which is a very smart idea because rent is insane right now. Rents have gone up. They went up 14% last year, a little over 14 last year. They've already gone up 11 and a half this year. Rents are nuts. So you're basically going to make out better buying on almost every situation if you can afford to buy. Now, can you afford to buy? Should you buy right now? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the worst case scenarios. I'm not a worst case scenario guy, but there's worst case scenarios getting thrown out there. The worst case scenario on the rate is that the rate could go as high as 8% by the end of the year. 8%. So let's take 8%. We're gonna take the worst case scenario. Okay. The other worst case scenario is that if the rate goes to 8%, we're going to lose value. It's not going to be a bust like it was before. That's been ruled out by pretty much everybody. But the worst case scenario is we could lose 5% or even up to 10% of current values. Okay, of current values. We haven't seen that right now. Right now, last month and the first half of this month, we're still on a very slight appreciation plane. We're going to level out. It's got to level out. We can't appreciate it 20-something% a year every year. Just not. So it's going to level out. I imagine it'll burble and it'll dip a little bit. I don't think it's going to dip a ton, but let's just say 5% if it does dip. So here's the question: if you're buying cash, absolutely wait it out, see what happens. You're not going to lose, But if you're financing, here is the answer. I'm going to share my screen with you really quick and show you the answer because this is the reality of the situation. I'm not making anything up. Just going to show you. So basically, I'm sharing my screen right now, and you guys now are looking at this screen right here, right off a U.S. mortgage calculator. It's really basic. I use it all the time. I love it. But let's just take a $500,000 home as an example because it's even money, easy math. We're going to use the standard 20% down, which is not really even standard anymore. Most people are doing 3, 5, 10% down versus the 20, but just to make it as easy as possible and as clean as possible. So you're going to buy a house today at $500,000. Okay. Your down payment is going to be 20%. You're going to mortgage 400 and your interest rate is going to be 6%. Your PITI, this is just PITI. I took out taxes and insurance because those are different variables that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Is going to be $2,398.20 a month. Okay, pretty simple math there. Let's look at what happens if we lose 10% of value. $450,000 now, that $500,000 house, it's lost 10% of today's value. Same down payment, you're only mortgaging $360,000, but the rate is at that 8%, and that's why we lost the 10%. $2,641.55. Go back and forth. Today, paying the extra 10% that we're potentially maybe going to lose, $2,398 a month, 8%, $2,641 a month. Now you can take that and let's just do 7% even. Let's say it's not worst case scenario on that. Okay, $2,395 and $2,398. Nothing's changed. So even if it doesn't go to 8%, but if it doesn't go to 8, it just goes to 7. And honestly, I don't think we're going to lose 10% anyways. I think we might lose 5 on the outside if we lose any. I mean, I don't know that we'll lose any. To be honest with you, right now, we still got a lot of buyers looking to buy. So anyways, bottom line is, if you take the worst case scenarios that are being thrown out there right now, honestly, it doesn't make sense not to buy because unless you're cash, but almost everybody buys on what they got to pay per month. And right there, if it's 7%, no difference. If the rate actually goes to 8, and if it goes to 8, then I think we'll lose the maximum value that we could. I don't think we'll even lose 10%, but let's just say it's worst case scenario, 8%, 10% loss in value. Still going to cost you more if you wait. It's math. It's not an opinion. Actually, it's an opinion on the percentages. That's my opinion. But quite frankly, that's where I'm at with it. I don't necessarily see the rate going to 8 by the end of the year. It might. Okay. It might. Unless it goes very quickly. And even if it goes very quickly, I think we might lose a little bit of value. I don't know. Right now, it's not that's not proving out here in South Florida. Okay. In South Florida right now, it's slowing down. But as of closings, right through mid-month of July, we're not losing value, we're still gaining value. It's just a very slight value. I do expect that we'll, at some point just burble out. We might have a shift 1, 2, I don't, if it goes to 8, maybe, like you said, I think worst case scenario, we lose 5%. But I'm using the worst case scenario that everybody's throwing around, which is that 10% or best case scenario. I guess that's what he was waiting for, waiting for the bubble to burst and whatever. It's not, there's no bubble, because at that we lose 10%, the investors will come start chopping everything up. So will foreign buyers will just buy everything, because there's just too much downward in South Florida, too much downward pressure. I've still got people that are super happy to buy right now. You can't find stuff for them. I mean, it's crazy. This whole economy is crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. You got the 1/10% again away from the best jobs numbers we've ever had. Yet they're saying inflation's at 9.1%. That doesn't happen. Normally those two go hand in hand. So I don't know. Now they're talking in the past week, everything's jumping, falling down. Lumber prices, gas, everything's going down. Everything's going down. They're thinking we might already hit the top of the inflation thing, and that by the time the numbers catch up, they're saying that they're thinking that maybe that 9.1, the economy already changed on that, but by the time they get the numbers calculated, maybe whatever. So we'll see what the next month's numbers are. And if next month's numbers are down to 7 or something percent again, then the rate's not going to go up, and the Feds will probably calm down a little bit. But I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm a realtor, and I'm telling you right now that if you are looking to buy, I don't see it making a whit of difference if you wait. And if you do wait, it could possibly potentially even hurt you if the worst case scenarios that are getting thrown around on the web and the media is talking about do come true. Worst case scenario, you're gonna buy a house for less money, but it's gonna cost you more a month. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's the way I see it based on what I'm seeing in the market and what I've been seeing long term. So there's my piece of advice. Once again, it's math. If worst case scenario does come 8% and we lose 10% in value, so it's worst case scenario for sellers, we lose 10%. Worst case scenario for buyers, it goes all the way to 8. If you're going to buy, even if you buy it for 50 grand less, your monthly payment's going to go up. So, and 95% of the people that I sell to are more worried about a monthly payment than a total payment of a house over 30 years. So, got any questions? Call me, Andrew Burr, 561-324-8914. Once again, 561-324-8914. Send me an email, realtorandrew1@yahoo.com. It's realtorandrew1@yahoo.com. You can also always reach me on the Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/realtorandrew, and all the other web places, whatever. It's a whole list of things. If you're not following me on there right now, call me. I'll give you the whole list. Also got some great new first-time buyer guides out. So if you're a first-time buyer, you want one of those, hit me up, email me, call me. I'll shoot you out one for free, or you come here and stop by the office. I'll hand you one and we can talk about this in person. Just make sure I'm here and not at the Key Largo office. Right now in Palm Beach office, Key Largo office, Palm Beach office, Key Largo office. That's all I got. Talk to you guys later.